Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic. A moment ago, the Pats emerged from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with Marcus Mariota and the Tennessee Titans. And we say hi again, one and all. Brandon Gaudin here as we count you down to kickoff. And I turn to my partner, that's Charles Davis. And Charles, I know even a former defensive back like you can admire some of the receivers in the game today. And Larry showed us a couple that are very likely to stand out in this one.
Man, it's hard for me to admit that I actually admire receivers. But with their acrobatics, with their speed, with their moxie, and the way they go up and get the football, they can change the outcome of a game in an instant.
Ryan Suckup, the man tasked with getting this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Patriots charging on the field, led by the NFL's regular season leader in passing yardage, Tom Brady, 4,577 yards. Of course, they got to sit and enjoy their bye this last week. That's death taxes and the Patriots sitting out the wild card round, right?
Great call. And here's my question for you. With the year that Tom Brady had, could he be the oldest MVP in league history to you?
I think so.
Yeah, I think the momentum is definitely trending in that direction. And why not? 32 touchdown passes, 8 interceptions on the year. How about his last 4 seasons? I know you're not supposed to bring that into it, but you can't help it. 129 touchdown passes, just 26 interceptions. Oh, by the way, won the Super Bowl last year as well. This guy knows what he's doing.
And a first hook up with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down. Remember, the Patriots did not have him last year when they won the Super Bowl. He was out for the playoffs, but he is healthy and ready to go this year. And
isn't that one of the more remarkable things, that they won a Super Bowl without having that weapon in their lineup? Well, guess what? He was back this year. Big-time season, 69 catches, over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, his 5th All-Pro selection. Yeah, they're really happy to have him. They don't want to have to try and win a Super Bowl twice without Rob Gronkowski in the lineup, and it appears they will not have to.
They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
I think Deion Lewis has hit the NFL the exact right time for his running style. Not tall in stature, so he hides behind the offensive line a little bit. Jump cuts back there. The defenders can't find him and have a hard time getting him down. Can catch the ball out of the backfield and has that extra ability to return kicks, which also causes a lot of problems for the opposition.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Sets up the screen to Lewis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be third down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Encroachment defense.
A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap, jump too quickly.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Time for the Tennessee Titans offense to take the field, led by Marcus Mariota. What a victory for he and the Titans last week against Kansas City in the playoffs. Numbers, you know, they don't jump off the page at you, 19-31, but he led this comeback, and he had the play of the game that really started the comeback, where he threw the touchdown pass to himself off the deflection.
Yeah, how about that? Caught it. They were down 21-3 at the time. It was a 3rd down and goal play. He doesn't make that play. Maybe the comeback doesn't even begin to start. And then add to it just the toughness that he showed down the stretch. This is a kid from Hawaii, playing in pretty cold temperatures in Kansas City. How about the block he threw down the stretch on the big run by Derrick Henry to seal the game? He did a little bit of everything. And his team, they're fully behind him now. They believe they can go to New England and win.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Well, he was big, Charles. Derrick Henry was in that win
and
last
just
week.
In size, right?
Yeah, he was 23 carries, 156 yards and a touch. I mean, he just really carried him, especially in the second half when they needed it.
When you are a 250-pound back, yeah, well, you know, and I'm adding his pads and everything to it. 250 pounds, you get 20-plus carries. Cold, frigid day in Kansas City. By the 4th quarter, you have had an effect on the defense. Guys are making decisions about whether they want to really come up and tackle you, because that hurts after a while. And Derrick Henry, he exerted his will in that game and really helped Tennessee win a big one.
And had to have him with DeMarco Murray out with the MCL injury. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident. An extra corner on the field for New England here on 3rd down.
Yeah, another DB. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here are the starters for the 29th overall defense. That's what the New England Patriots are ranked on this side of the ball. But still, obviously a very good team that gets the bye in the playoffs. But can they make a run through the playoffs with the defense they've got?
Now that ranking, that's the lowest among all playoff teams, isn't it? I think that they can, and here's why. Remember how the season started, where they looked like they were just getting blitzed every week by offenses? Would they give up 20 or more points in the first four games? But over the next 12, they only gave up 20 points twice in that span. So, yeah, I know the number's 29th in the league, but these are the Patriots. They figure things out, and I think that they're going to play well enough in the playoffs that the defense won't be the issue.
A Titan first down, Mariota to Walker.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Fresh set of downs here. And before they can get settled in here, time expires. on the first quarter of action. 0-0 our score, and we'll return to Foxborough after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2, and they've got it here with a first down. Hands to Henry. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Mariota on first down. They find some up. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. And his throw is incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And it's second down. So that pass hits the ground, and Charles gives me a chance to ask you about Wild Card Weekend. Interesting developments. What was the biggest surprise to you? Was it the Titans' victory?
I think you have to start there because they were 18 down in the third quarter. And that doesn't happen very often. I think you can go back to, what, 4 times since 1933 or somewhere in that neighborhood that a team in the playoffs would come from that type of a deficit to win the game. And I thought Marcus Mariota was absolutely nails down the stretch. The second surprise to me, of course, not that Jacksonville won against Buffalo, but that Blake Bortles, their quarterback, had more rushing yards than passing yards in a playoff game, and they still managed to win it.
And held Buffalo to 3 points. Defense dominant. Throwing is Brady on third down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards a victory.
On first down, Brady over the middle, and it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Foxborough after this. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
A long way to go for the offense here on 3rd down.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. 20. 34. Eyes on 34.
Shotgun now for Brady. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So on 4th down, Brady will yield to Gostkowski for the field goal try. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. And we were scoreless up until this point in the second quarter. Now we finally have a little action.
Let's see where this action takes us. First quarter, no points at all. Now we've got our first score of the game. Well, does that signal that we're going to get more as we go along? Or will it revert back to what we saw in the beginning of the game?
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Before the Titans take over again here on offense, let's discuss what they did last weekend. I mean, that 21-3 deficit that they overcame in frigid Arrowhead, yeah, that's great, but their first playoff win since 2003, and just a franchise you got to feel good for right now.
You really do, and it was a team, and as you said, a franchise that came into the 2017 season thinking that they can make the playoffs, believing that they can make the playoffs. They had a few bumps along the way, kind of snuck in the way people would look at it. But now they're dangerous. That win at Kansas City, what do you think their mindset is going to Foxborough?
I guess it's a no-lose situation for them, right?
You're exactly right. No lose, and remember this, no one believes in us, guys.
Yeah.
So let's believe in ourselves, and that makes them dangerous.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. First down, Mariota. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, they're slinging it. And then there's one you got to put a timer on, huh? I mean, that one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete. 3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. To the air again, Mariota. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Mariota now to throw on first down. To Decker over the middle. Oh, and the big play's going to get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it is going to be 15 yards.
First and 10. Here's Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. On second down, Mariota again. The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up third and long. Here's Mariota. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And Suckup will put this one right through, and that will knot things up here late in the first half. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now Dion Lewis to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Eight yards to go here on second down. Ready to throw on second down. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Here's Ryan Allen now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. And not great starting field position here for the offense. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down up past the 15. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks, and welcome everyone to our EA Sports halftime report. Let's get to the highlights. Both the Patriots and the Titans have not had the best success throwing the football. It's a passing league, but these defenses have mostly been able to contain that today. All right, let's roll the highlights. Titans now late in the second. Flowers able to zero in on the QB here. This one ends up as a loss of 6. Second half still to come. Let's get back up to Foxborough with Brandon and Charles.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. Here's Eric Weems now on the return. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. First down throw for Mariota. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. So the pass falling to the ground there. But one pass that did not fall to the ground that was tipped. Maybe the most miraculous play we've seen all season. How about Marcus Mariota's self-catch? And he threw a touchdown pass to himself. Only that's what that happened one other time, 1997?
Yeah, Brad Johnson did it when he was the quarterback of the Vikings against Carolina. But how about how the whole thing just unfolded? Marcus Mariota having to exit out of the pocket. Not unusual. That's part of his game. Makes a throw. Is tipped in the air. He catches it. Makes a move and then dives and sticks the ball on the pylon for the touchdown. They were down 21-3 at the time that play happened. That kick started their comeback and eventual win at Kansas City.
Yeah, and CD, remember, it was 3rd and goal, so if they don't get that, maybe that comeback doesn't happen. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews. And a big hit at the end of that one. He's knocked down hard. The Tennessee first down, that one Mariota to Matthews.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
First down carry for Henry. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And then you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
And his throw here is incomplete. Derrick Henry, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it. And in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On 3rd down, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 15. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to air one out. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
They run. This is Lewis. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
New England on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Brady. And he will find his man. That's Hogan, complete. They give him a gain of 38.
Now, that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Now Lewis. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Dion Lewis, 33 yards. And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Well, pardon me, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Dion Lewis touchdown run. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's real easy to say this running game needs to be better, but the reality is they've been given little time to actually find a place to run the football. It's almost like the defense is there on the handoff.
Second down, Mariota. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down. And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And it's complete. Henry. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now we've got movement up front. I think this is going to be on the Titans.
False start, offense.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
First and 15 here behind the chains. And here is motion again. And that's going to be 2 in a row.
False start, offense.
And that'll set them back 5. From the gun, Mariota. And some space here. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And it's a second down. And ready now for 2nd and 9. To throw, Mariota. Over the middle, complete. It's Decker. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 3rd and short to give to the tight end. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Mariota on first down. Stocker's got it. Complete. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the fourth with the football. On first down, Murray. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray taking it in from the 20. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So that drive goes 8 plays. And DeMarco Murray, the one to finish it off with a touchdown run. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Back to throw, Brady. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Holding offense.
Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always, always making sure no one's holding.
Brady to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw is Brady. Going underneath for Lewis. And he's brought down after a good game. A good pickup there at 22. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Brady. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brady's saying let's go as he'll hustle him to the line. Play action. Now it's Brady. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for New England. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Here's Mariota. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They go play action here on first down. The throw left side complete to Hogan. 30, 20, 10. Webb. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Now, partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.